Hi, it's Felicia and Jacob. I'm going to be making my Young Mums Unite video on dealing with negativity. So most stereotypes and negativity that most teens and young mums usually get or like hear about or have people say behind their back or have people saying this kind of stuff to them are usually about, like, if they're in school and they haven't finished school yet, or if they have children, they usually say, oh, they're going to drop out of school and they're going to have no future, they're not going to be able to get a job, and they're just wasting the taxpayers' money, and they're only doing it for the government assistance. And in Australia we get the baby bonus, which is about $5,000, and they say that, oh, we're only doing it for the baby bonus, for the money and everything. And they say that we don't know who the father of a baby is, we don't know how to look after our children and everything, that our parents only do it while we go out. Which all of this is pretty much just bullshit. Like obviously there are some kind of young mums and teen mums that are really like that, but not all of them. Majority of them really do love their children. Like, they would do anything for their kids. So just because they see like one or two people do it, or they see it on TV that they do it, they think that all young mums and teen mums are like that, which is pretty much not true. So when I fell pregnant, I was 18 years old, so I didn't really get anything like, oh, that I haven't finished school or anything, because I already finished school. And I was also working when I first fell pregnant, so it wasn't that bad for me. I only stopped working when I was about 4 to 5 months pregnant. And the only negativity that I really got was from one of my aunties. And the other thing was, like, my grandmother passed away in April. And, like, my mum went to the funeral because it was in Fiji, and I wasn't able to go because I was too far along with my pregnancy to go on a plane and everything, because I live in Australia. And, yeah, so my mum went over there, and everyone, like, behind her back is bitching about me being pregnant and saying, oh, do you know her daughter's pregnant and everything at my grandmother's funeral. Like, that really pissed me off, that people are talking about me and everything when it's actually my grandmother's funeral. You're meant to be there for her, not, and like her like my family and everything in Fiji, not to go there just to bitch about me being pregnant. And no one said anything to my mum's face, but they said it to one of my mum's sister-in-laws, and like going, oh, is her daughter pregnant and everything, and she told my mum and everything, which that really pissed me off, because it was like my mum's funeral and everything, and they're just talking about me. So besides that, obviously, like, when you're pregnant, you get all the looks from everyone. When you have like a big belly and you look really young, like, I've got some people saying, oh, you look like you're 16. Is that like your brother and everything? Like, when Jacob was born, I'm like, no, that's my son. And then they start asking how old I am, and then I'm like, oh, I'm 19 and everything. And then they're like, oh, that's an alright age to have a child and everything. They're like, I thought you were 16. I'm like, no, well, I'm 19. And then some people will be like, oh, you're so young and you have a baby. But like, most people that come up to me, like, after having Jacob, they would be like, oh, he's so cute and things like that. He's so adorable. He's got really pretty eyes and stuff like that. So, yeah, besides that, obviously you get the stares and people talking about you, but they don't come up to you to say anything. Like, that's most negativity that most pregnant women get. Like, especially when they're young. But besides that, I didn't get that much negativity like from everyone else. Like once most people that found out I was pregnant, like all my friends and family, they were like really supportive. Like they started buying me things. Like a lot of my family even came to my baby shower and everything. So, and they all met like my partner and everything, Jacob's dad, and they were all fine with it and everything, even though like I'm Muslim. The only problem with my family was I'm Muslim and Matthew's not, and I had a baby with him and everything. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's my choice that I had him. So the people that actually do talk a lot of crap, like to have to bitch about me and everything, they're pretty much not worth it, and I'm just learning to ignore it all. Like I'm blessed with a beautiful son, and my mum's okay with it. The people that really matter to me are okay with it. So like at the end of the day, none of that really matters. So I'm just learning to ignore everything. So at the end of the day, like people that do really say things, I don't really care, because like they really just do it just to get a reaction out of you. So if you don't give them a reaction, you don't really care, then it doesn't bother you, and people just end up giving up on trying to say things to you. Like, I know I'm a good mum. I know that I actually make an effort with him. Like, I don't go out and I leave him alone or anything like that. Like, I do know I do a good job. So people that really do say things, I know it's all crap at the end of the day. So, like, they don't need to be in my life or Jacob's life. All that really matters is that Jacob's happy and I'm happy and everything. So, like, all that doesn't really bother me at the end of the day. So, I think that's about it for my video. So, thank you for watching. Bye!
Oh.